imagine it's a centimetre too long over here, or a centimetre too short here. No one's going to be thinking that. They're going to be thinking, I want them chips, and I'm going to get them, and I'm going to eat them and enjoy them. No one cares about the box. So, next time, and I finally thought it was, like, our math teacher, because for the requirement was, he had to make us stay inside during lunch break and try and get the formula right. Yeah, that was the thing. We had to stay inside, and he couldn't help us with it. He wasn't allowed to tell us how to work the formula. Otherwise, he's basically doing our work for us. But no one, sorry, no one could seem to be able to fix that. No one could be able to get that, and he couldn't help us. So I was hungry. I couldn't think. My stomach was making noises and it was rumbling. I could feel it moving and eating itself. Maybe, I'm not sure. It could have been eating itself. Are you still eating yourself, stomach? No. Have you healed yourself? It's healed itself. But anyway, we had to sit there in math, basically the entire lunch break. Eventually, he let us out. He had kept us in for the maximum amount of time, and so which is 20 minutes, and our lunch breaks only go for 30 minutes. I walked up there. Took me about 3 minutes to get to the spot where all my friends eat, and I finally get to blow off some steam about it. And alright, let me just say this now. I don't often swear. Like even before in the video, when it's going to be bleeped down to you, when we were talking about sending comments to us, I was only just saying F and then just going silent and making it look like I was saying the word. No, I don't swear very often. I don't have a potty mouth. And so the one time that I do swear, there happened to be a teacher there, and what I had to do was I had to spend the rest of my lunch break picking up rubbish from around the area. And I was starving. I eventually just got to the point where I didn't care anymore, and even when it was, even when the next class had started, I was eating. And I didn't get in trouble because I have an awesome teacher for SOS. Go, Mr. Lakuta. If you're watching this, you rock. You are awesome. And so are most of my teachers. I don't actually have any really grumpy teachers. So, JM, you want to get back on the camera now?
Yeah, sure.
I'm done with my rave. Stupid shit box! I feel better now. I feel better now. That's what I feel like.
So, what's the talk about?
Oh god, there are ducks over there. Thank god Jacob Everly isn't here. If you watched the last video, you would know what we're talking about. Yeah. Whenever he sees ducks when we're recording, no matter what he's doing, he'll stop mid-sentence and sprint out there for the ducks.
Yeah, he's a duck fan, just so you know.
He likes ducks a lot. He loves them. And when I say loves them, he loves them in a way that he wants to catch them and make friends with them. It sounds cruel when you say that he wants to catch the birds, but he doesn't. He never really thinks he's going to catch them. He just likes to try. He knows he can't. They can fly and he can't. That itself is a physical limitation.
If he fly, they would catch him.
Yeah, if that itself is a physical barrier. The fact that he can't fly means he'll never catch a bird, unless somehow he's like sitting in a tree, and as a bird goes to take off, he jumps and takes it out in midair. So I don't think he's smart enough to do that, nor is he dangerous enough.
He's probably watching this too, so...
He'll be watching this, so we don't want to speak too much ill of him, or he'll have a freaking hissy fit.
Yeah, and try and hit us on and get up us on Monday, and rock up for the Friday video.
Yeah.
Now, if Jacob or Keenan ain't here, not the Friday coming, but the following Friday, it's sort of their fault because they didn't come to cross country.
There's a horsey over there still.
Yeah, and another one's dropped up.
Oh, sweet. Another horsey. Oh, hello, other horsey. Well, this is the busiest I've seen this place in ages.
Must be training for an event, which is
yeah. There must be an event coming up. I swear. Maybe it's maybe there's an event tomorrow or next weekend, and they're getting practicing or something. Hold on. Stay here.
Why?
Oh, I thought that was spinning. That wheel thing. Oh. But no, it's just the water. There's just the stuff reflecting in the water. That's on it. Sorry about that. That had absolutely nothing to do with the show. No, Jaden here nearly died several times today, which is always fun. Hey! It stopped as soon as you let it go.
Yeah, no, it's
It's
tight.
rusty
It's
and
tight,
yeah,
old
it's old.
and lame.
Yep. But hey, Jaden, hypothetical. How do you feel about being
Killed.
pushed out of a moving vehicle?
Not happy.
Not happy. Okay. I'll remember that next time.
Is this his love coach thing?
Yeah.
Don't explain it to him.
Um,
Comment below if you want to hear more about this love coach thing. I'm not going to review all of it today.
No, I'm a love coach. I have a team of love coaches.
Yeah, that's all he's going to say.
Yeah, kind of like Ultimate Wingman from Hamish and Andy, but yeah, with a team. He's a client. That's all we can tell you. If you want to hear more about it, you know, we'll probably
comment below, and we'll tell you more in the next video.
We'll tell you more. Hey, Jen, if there was a tree that was being, like cut down and it could fall in any direction, which way would you run? Like, here's the tree, would you run that way, or that way, not knowing which way it's going to fall?
I'll probably run that way.
You survived. You just survived. In my head, I was imagining it falling that way. I'm going to do that in, like, every episode. Every episode, I'm going to put a scenario. Only I'm going to know which way is the way for him to be able to survive. And you have to guess. And you survived. You survived getting crushed by a tree. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. See.
Gotta face the camera too, you can't see.
Yep, sup camera people. Anyway, so yeah, see, this is a real watch, isn't it, Jen?
Yeah.
Totally, it's a real watch. No, it's not. It's just drawn in on pen, and it's kind of fading away.
Slowly,
it's dying.
Normally it'd fade away once you have a shower.
Yeah, I had a shower, and I was careful not to, when I was drying off, like, my arm, I was trying not to, like, rub it off too much. I needed that watch. It's an important part of being a love coach. It costs 50 cents just to buy the pen to draw it.
Mm-hmm.
So 50 cents for a high-tech pen.
Anyway, let's get to this story about me getting killed. Till I'm sure they want to know.
Yep. All right, Gene, it's all you.
Well, what?
It's all you.
I thought you were going to talk about the dog one.
No, you talk about the dog one actually needs to come first because that's less dangerous than the next one. My dog. See, my dad used to work as a security guard, not the kind of like a bodyguard kind of thing where he guards an important figure. A security guard where he guards certain places. One time, like places like out of bounds areas where people aren't supposed to be, like people where people ride dirt bikes and out of bounds areas, like behind Kingston Park Raceway was one of the places my dad had to guard. They hired someone from my dad's job, and my dad put on that. And so he bought a dog for security, a big Rottweiler, scary one. And it's been a couple of years since my dad's stopped that job now. He stuffed his back and he had to quit because he couldn't run anymore. It's mostly healed now, but he still has problems with it. He ruptured a disc in his lower spine. He ruptured a disc and he almost had to get surgery, but it managed to heal. So but anyway, so this dog, even though it's old, but it's still in the mindset to attack something that comes into the yard that it doesn't know. Jaden, unfortunately, happened to be. I didn't know this at the time. I thought he was old enough now that he had completely forgotten all the training he'd gone through. Apparently not. I told Jaden today, because I woke up late. I didn't know he was coming.
I forgot, that's why. I woke up half an hour. I woke up like 10 minutes before you.
Yeah. I woke up late a lot. I'm a pretty forgetful person. I get distracted easily.
Yeah, so do I.
But I completely forgot he was coming. And so I just told him, alright, wait around the back while I get ready. And my dad goes, did you tell him to wait at the back? Yes. By himself? Yeah, why? Apparently, while we were on holiday, my uncle had actually been attacked by our dog Rocky when he tried to come in the back and feed him, because he had to look after him while we were out on holiday. And so I've instantly thought, oh snap, he's my uncle, who comes over all the time, Rocky literally jumped up at him, jumped on him, and tried to bite him. And so he had to run out of the yard and leave. And Jaden, who Rocky would have only seen once or twice before, and on top of that, he was asleep. The dog was asleep. So, if he opened the gate, all Rocky would have heard was the gate opening and someone walk in the house without any one of us escorting him. And so I sprinted out as fast as I could. Luckily enough for him, he was slow, so it wasn't a near-death experience or anything. But I could have killed him. I could have just caused his death just by telling him meet me around the back. My dog could have eaten his face. No, he wouldn't have eaten it. He would have bitten it off, and he was like, "Ew, this is face, gross," and spat it out. And you would have been running around.
Yeah, when you walked inside to go get changed, you come up to me and come up to me and just looked up at me and started patting him and did nothing, and he went off and had some news.
Yeah, because you were with me when you walked in. If there's he wouldn't have definitely done it. Like there was always a chance that he was would have just gone, oh, he's too young to be anyone trying to cause trouble. Because if you're an adult, he probably would have attacked you straight up. But he recognizes what a kid is, so he would have gone, oh, this is just, a kid must know someone. But there was a bigger chance that he would have attacked you. But yeah, that's the second time you've nearly been. That's the second time you've had a potential death this week.
1 week.
In 1 week. So go on with your other one.
Alright, thanks Josh for that.
I'm passing it on to you, Jaden. It's up to you to save the universe.
On Thursday, it was really, really heavy. Josh and I actually meant to do this video on Thursday, but unfortunately, due to the weather, we weren't able to do it.
I actually did a rain dance that day, not thinking it would work, and I was wrong.
Yeah, whatever.
I did. I don't have the video proof to...
Coming home, of course, Dion and I, if you don't know who Dion is, check the first episode. First ever episode, the Bush Challenge, he is on that.
That one isn't very filled with comedy or anything, so
yeah, that one's just
to laugh a lot.
Yeah, if you can laugh, laugh.
I hope you're laughing at this. I don't know how many adults that are watching this would be laughing, but I know people our age would mostly be laughing, I hope. I would hope so. If you're not laughing, you need to rewatch it.
Yeah, anyway, I nearly got run over by a car. Dion and I, of course, it was raining. We're going down a hill, fast speed. Brakes weren't working. So, what do you do when a car backs out? And right just before you even get there.
Oh, you use your superpowers to fly over it. That's what I would do.
Like, seriously, your brakes don't work as good when you're riding down a hill.
My brakes don't work at all.
And
especially not in the wet and down a hill.
When it's wet, your brakes get wet. It's hard for you to stop, so you really need to...
Your wheels are kind of like sliding out of the brakes.
And Dion and I I was tensing so hard on my mates, my muscles didn't pop, or anything didn't break or anything, so I was tensing so hard just to brake. I think I might have flattened my tyre too, till I hit the ground so hard on the road, and I heard the rim hit the tarmac.
I'm surprised you didn't flatten your face instead of just
so
a freaking wheel.
So am I. So I'm still alive. I know Dion and I were shocked.
Oh really? I thought you were dead.
Dion and I
could have sworn you were dead.
Dion and I were really shocked. I'll put a status up on Twitter.
Man, I thought you were nearly dead.
If you follow me on Twitter @SprintCarSits, I will. Just depends what.
You just ruined my day by revealing that you're still alive. I thought I was talking to a zombie or a ghost or something.
Yeah, so Dion and I were very shocked. Our friend Jacob, not the one that was on yesterday, but the one that will be on every now and again.
He has this whole segment.
Yeah,
Jacob's impressions.
He was shocked as well. He's like, how? And I told him why, and he's like, oh, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just shocked, and
nearly got hit by a car.
Yeah, I was just shocked.
Off like a badass.
Dion had a heart attack. I had a heart attack. I had to give Dion a popper just to calm him down. It still didn't work.
Juice always calms you down when you nearly get hit by a car. Yeah, that seems legit.
So, that was...
I think this is galvanized.
Yeah, so that's me nearly dying. So is that it, Josh, for the episode, or...?
Yeah. This isn't exactly the most funny one, because... Pun? Oh, right. This probably isn't the funniest episode. Not a lot of normally something funny will happen to us during the week.
If anything happens during the week this week,
That'll be on our next one.